And here we are. Good evening, everybody, and how the devil are you on this cold Wednesday night? Well, it is outside. It's not in here. I've got the wood burner on, so that's not too bad. Nice and toasty in here. I'll bring in the reprobates. There we are. We've got Mark, the gentleman wood turner. We've got the long lost son, young Andy, and we've got Dale from Maple Tree Studios. So they're going to be keeping you amused tonight while I do a bit of turning. As I don't know if you can, I'm sitting in a different area of the workshop tonight. I've turned the monitor around. That mess back over there, believe it or not, underneath there's a StartRite 5-function machine sitting under that lot under there. But that's by the by. I wasn't using it tonight anyway. Right, I'll let you see what I am going to be doing tonight. There it is. It's a nice piece of sycamore. It's about 22 inches diameter by around about 4 or 5 inches deep. So we're going to get on doing that. I don't know what speed I'm going at the moment. Well, at the moment, I'm not going at any speed because I haven't started it. All my tools are sharpened. And let's just pull up the YouTube chat because it's better than the StreamYard one. Right, guys, I'll let you get on. I'll switch this beast on and start turning, and I'll let you get on. And,
Wayne, can I just say, that is a really good camera.
Oh, grand.
The picture's brilliant on that.
No. Oh, he's done it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, so you've jinxed it.
No, I haven't.
Oh, wait.
It's only if you say
whoa,
it, Mark.
whoa, boys, girls, and anyone else I've missed. Wayne, can you hug the piece, please, that's on the lathe? Can you hug the piece, please? That's how big that is, people. It's absolutely feckin' huge. Look at it. This is horrendous. You and your camera shenanigans. Look at this thing. My God. Wayne,
like
sir, you have my respect, but you're a loony. I've got to just got to get out of there.
It's like we said last night in my life, Dale. When he starts turning, man, the world stops rotating.
Good Lord.
I don't have a digital readout on this for the speed. It's not going that fast, to tell you the truth. It's only going at about 270.
It's going
chickens
fast.
Per mile.
Very fast. Very, very fast. And
right.
Oh Lord, if I get a catch on this, I'm getting flung across the room fast.
It's going at 300. Now the thing is, if anything does go wrong with this, and it happens to come off the lathe, because it's not really going that fast, although the wood has got some momentum to it, it'll probably drop down rather than fly across the room anywhere. So here we go. In fact, I'll tell you the truth, before I start...
Are you putting Steelies on?
No, I'm a hell.
Oh, perfect. Right, cool.
I'll move the tool rest in a bit closer.
Do you know what? That's actually the right size for a shield. It's about that size, isn't it? It's like a full-blown Viking shield. That's what that is. It's like a Viking shield. You know, I was a bit concerned about the camera, but like, wow, you are right, Dale. That is fucking huge.
Here we go.
It's a proper thing. Folks, if you hear any rumbling just now, what you're seeing is an effect caused by the rotation, centrifugal force, trying to twist the planet underneath the VB right now. Right, I suppose we should read who's in.
Indeed.
So, let's do this then. We have, getting these wrong. Might have got these wrong. Just going to run with this. If there's anyone we missed, we have a complaints department. Mark, would you make yourself known, please? And on that note, we've got Paul Lockwood, Ghost Will, Mike Buell, Pat America, Brad Fisher, Spinning Wood Dodger, still like that name. Barry Fisher, met Red Barry already, good lord. Robert from Hodgepod, David Miller, gonna miss that name, can't see that. We've got Zed, the Zombie Wood Turner. We have Duncan, the Demon Barber, the lovely Mr. Douglas Mungham, We also have Brian at Hartwood Turning. We have Di Prout. We have Dennis Bemis. We have John S. We have some fat bloke from Scotland. We have another fat bloke by Scotland. We have John S. Oh, no, tell a lie, Robert Nye. We have some chap called the Gentleman Woodturner, but we haven't seen him. The Robert Dorman, Mike Doozy, Ian Leonard, Klondike Craftsman, hi Lewis. What else we got going down here? Wow, we've got quite a few. We've got Pete from Bristol Trees. We got Ronnie. We've got Circular Keith by Wood, or should we say? Oh no, that's the wrong dad, isn't it? Yeah, that's the blue light dad. Mark Stroughton. Where's Jennifer? Mark, what have you done with her? Barry Chetty. We said David Miller earlier, and I've had this thing skip up the screen and I've lost my place. We have the Mo Valley Maker making accusations about me feeling ill because he was drinking Welsh paint stripper. Can't comment on that too much. Benjamin, Don McKee. We also have, and we're getting to the point here where I'm just going to start reading them out until we catch up. Paul Bolton. We have Gav Woodworks. Today Woodworks. Neil Gold. Wivey Woodshed. And I think we're getting to the point now where if I've missed anyone, we've got Emma. We've got Emma of the Dragons. We've got Chris of the Dragons. We've got Henry Morgan. And I think Richard Keelan down the bottom. And is there anyone else I've missed? Please take and send your complaint on a postcard to Mark, the Gentleman Woodturner, Bude Juice Manufacturing Limited, the shed under the house.
That would probably find me. Well, we're not even 10 minutes in. You've got 78 in, Frank.
You know the physicists are building that big round thing that goes really fast. Is it the physicists or it's the, I don't know, whoever. The ones in Switzerland.
You mean the Large Hadron Collider?
Yeah. Why don't they just use that?
What, for turning this lathe? For turning this bowl?
Yeah. Well, the size of it, it's huge.
That'd be a video.
Barry's Wood Creations is in. Hi, Barry.
Same principle, just speed it up.
Barry's WC. Great woodwork and not a crapper. Well done.
Jacob had his first day at the new childminder today. He came home absolutely knackered, so he can go every day. I don't care how much it costs. That's awesome. He got home and he was like, dinner, bed, please, thank you.
Splendid.
Okay.
Splendid. Young Mark Jordan said, Dale, she's... Oh, good Lord. I'm going to read this out with tongue in cheek. Dale, she's buried in the back garden. How to do it? Something to keep out of the shed. Something to keep out of the shed. Lol. Lol. You know she's going to come into the house in a minute saying, you know, you can't do anything right, Mark, can you? That looks really interesting. Look at it. How much of the enclosures are you going to try and keep?
These will be kept. They're certainly going to be kept. The ones at the edge here, they'll probably disappear. But these two are getting kept.
Splendid.
I like that. It's like an axe gouge.
Tez.
Definitely. I don't know if you can certainly see that crack, but the cracks and everything, I'm not going to do anything with. They're just going to be left there as well.
Ah, so it's an Irish shield.
Yeah.
Plenty of crack.
Oh dear.
Bless
you.
Sorry, Andy, is it just getting up your nose?
Yeah, bloody
The
hell.
extraction on Wayne. Colin Izzard's in the chat. Says he's a bit late. We had a club Zoom meeting.
Oh dear. I'm literally sat on the heater, so I can't be cold. So it's got to
Alex
be done.
Lambie's in. Hi, Alex.
Hello, Alex. Pete from Twisted Trees is saying, we will have no particle colliding in Wayne's workshop. The antimatter leaves terrible stains. Boom.
Fish.
Young Robert Hodgepodge is saying, it looks as if he could be turning a spare wagon wheel. And Paul Bolton says that's the size he remembers wagon wheels being when he was a kid. Mike Hughes inquiring, how big was the tree, Wayne?
Sorry?
How big was the tree, Wayne? Says Mike Hughes, retired from Ulster.
Right, the tree. Okay, this was. I've been messing about with this afternoon. I trimmed some off with a chainsaw and actually had it on the lathe and trimmed some off. But this was the outside of the tree. This part here was the outside of the tree. So this was the edge. All the other planks that the guy had sliced because he's got his own. I think it's an Alaskan mill he uses with a chainsaw. But all the other pieces that he sliced, they went wider and wider and wider. So it was a fair-sized sycamore tree before it came down. Now, if you imagine, right, this one, like I say, is sitting at about 22 inch. When we were down at Glyn's in February, the piece we had on then was, I don't know, can you see my thumb as well? Was that diameter? No, let's move that up a bit. 18, that's it. It was that diameter, so it was 3 foot diameter, and it was the camera. It was that deep. It was 12 inches deep. So that was the size of the piece of wood we had on Glyn's VB in February.
It was spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. A couple of people have come into the chat. A few bibs and bobs. Brent Bjorkraft is in the chat. Paul Bolton's in the chat. I think I mentioned him earlier on. We have Wavy Woodshed, I mentioned earlier on, saying hello to Wayne Bigfoot Woodcraft and the ever lovely Valerie.
Hey, Valerie!
Hello and good evening to everyone in the chat.
Ben Jammin is channeling the movie Jaws and also.
I tell you what, Ben, if I finish this one an hour tonight, you can give up wood turning.
Young Tommy's Workshop is in the chat. IDR's in the chat.
You know he's just sped up, don't you? That was like the gear change. That was
manual, obviously.
And there we go. Done.
The VB is such a powerful machine. What actually happens as it goes to turn around, kind of thing, he's got Jane sitting on the side of the workshop picking for him. So he's just going, bring it in.
Hi, Tommy. Yes, you did hear me, mate.
What do you think of my Mark impression, Tommy? It's getting pretty good, isn't it?
Evening, Miss T.
T.
That's been trying up a laugh, man. Hi, Miss T.
Sounds like an old stationary engine start.
Yeah.
Just reaching terminal velocity.
Emma, Mama Dragons is asking, how do you get giant bits of wood out your dust collector, Wayne? Sorry. I read that wrong. What she actually said was, how do you get giant bits of wood on the lathe? My bad. Sorry, Emma.
How do you get them on the lathe? Brute strength and ignorance, Emma. For really, really big pieces, I do have a block and tackle that I can fasten onto the roof joists.
See, I've considered getting an engine hoist for some of my carvings because some of the pieces of wood are just massive that I want to carve anyway.
Young Don McKee is asking a question. He asks, what horsepower is the VB?
3 horsepower. And it runs up, although Glenn's had his wired up, I think he's had his wired up to a 32 amp socket, either a 32 or a 16 amp socket. But I'm running, actually mine's running off a 13 amp plug.
Quest of Dragons was asking a question. So does the VB keep the wood still and the earth turns around it?
Yes, that's the easiest way to do it. And I've got to have stabilizers on so I can stay in the same position.
Young
Sort of everything.
Young keeps observing. That's going a bit quicker than 60 RPM, which is all the 1620 could manage until it was out of balance.
Yeah. What am I going at now? I have turned the speed up, so I'm going at between 300 and 350. It'll probably not go. I don't have this bolted down. Again, like Glenn. Glenn had a hole dug. I think it was 2 foot of reinforced concrete. He's got as the base for the lathe to be bolted into.
Couple of jokes coming up. Wish yourself. Alex Lambie is definitely green with envy. He's envious of your large, stiff piece of wood. He reckons it makes his 12-inch look inferior. Young Steve Jobbins is saying, "Hi Wayne and the Worms. Still sounds like a band. Listen, boys, if we're a band, I want to be the drummer."
Oh, damn it. I play the drums, though. How's that?
So do I.
Yeah.
I'm a drummer.
No,
You play ukulele,
I thought first. I'm having the drum kit.
Bad
I
job,
actually-
boy.
I
To be a
actually
drummer,
play
you've
the
got to be able to
drum
hold the booze. To be a drummer, you've got to be able to hold the booze. I reckon I've got that one.
I tried to play the ukulele.
All right, you can play the banjo then. I can play the bass if you play the banjo.
Okay.
Right.
Deal.
Right.
Everyone knows the bass.
Rework of cleaning windows just for Mark. Coming up.
Be a really rubbish band. That's all the instruments we had. Drums,
Well, I
bass,
can play the
banjo.
keyboard, and I can play the keyboard and the guitar and about the drums. But
Well,
I
I
really
used
fancy being drunk
singer.
playing the drums.
I used to be a folk singer. Whenever I
Oh, well,
started singing, everybody went, "Oh, fuck."
Right, we're gonna rework the George Formby track just for you, Mark. So over the top.
All right, Molly. Whee! Sorry, I apologise. Take that back.
That's right.
You know, pajamas lying side by side, ladies' nighties. I have spied. I often see what goes inside when I'm turning Santas. You know, I mean, I can see there's a lot of opportunity to rework this here. A lot of opportunity. Who's going to do the triangle and dance?
Scott.
Modern bands need
Hey.
someone to play. Someone needs to be able to play the triangle and dance. You know, I mean, all the best bands do. You know, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the Prodigy. You know what I mean? I was going to say the Firm. I don't mean the Firm. The list goes on.
I think we should
Incidental
probably
vocals,
go more Slipknot and wear masks. Just saying.
No.
Just because then no one can see that it's actually us, and then we don't have to be too embarrassed. Well,
Oh, we can go. So look, okay, if we're going to Daft Punk it, then I'm there. Or you know, I mean, yeah, if we're going to Daft Punk it, I can get behind Daft
we
Punk
could.
it.
Yeah, we Daft Punk it. I'm up. I'm good with that.
Only face masks instead of press helmets.
Oh,
You know, like visors kind of thing.
yeah. But not like the PPE visors that we get at work. That's just rubbish.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. They like like a Honeywell or an Axon stuff that work, like timed out solar film.
Something
Right,
like
a couple of
Halo.
important people entered into the chat. But before I get to them, I want to cover off Gav from Sydney Woodwork, Jennifer Stroughton, the ever lovely Claire, the equally lovely Real Simple Things, the original Yorkshire Git himself, Mr. Glenn Senior, and various other suspects that I may have missed.
Hey,
Glenn says, "Oh, look at that lathe. I really want one of those. Oh, hang on. Lol."
Lol. But I have to join Mr. Wayne of the Big Feeties by saying bonjour, Jean-Claude Barry.
Oh, mush.
Oh wait, hold the phone. Whoa, wait. Move the camera. You're actually sweeping up.
Yeah, I need
Somebody get a screenshot. Somebody get a screenshot.
I couldn't get into my foot switch.
Now, in 20,000 years, I have not seen a man do that.
Oh, good lord. We have Killing Time Productions. Hello, was waiting on lie at Wayne's Live that finally came up just a little bit late. I mean, it meant you had to kill some time. Killing Time Productions. Steve Ash is in. Mo Valley Maker says, I see you more as the Blue Man Group.
You say that what? I see you more of a Blue Man Group.
Yeah, he says a Blue Man Group.
I reckon it'd look funnier if we were all dressed like Daft Punk, to be fair.
That would be alright. Yeah, I could get behind
With
that.
the suits and everything.
No one would know which one of us was which. I mean, we're all so similar in the body shape, isn't it?
Absolutely. It'd be like, who's that one? Oh, I don't know. Who's that one? I don't know. Who's the one with the big white beard sticking out from underneath his...
Oh, I don't know.
No idea.
Who's the one with the big fat belly? No idea.
Oh, dear.
Who's the...
This could go awfully wrong. Let's just stop there.
Who's the one that's plastic welded a vape into their visor?
And the vape stuff comes out the side. Oh wow, that'd be amazing.
That's it.
Mark, you got to do that.
He's not gonna.
Okay,
it's not a filtered dust mask. It's an extractor for vape. Anyone new? Did we miss anyone? I thought we got Brian at Hartwood Tunnel.
Claire's Crafty Corner's in. Hi,
Claire.
We got Claire.
Hey,
We've got
Claire.
the ever lovely Claire. And Steve Ash is in.
Yeah, Steve Ash has said, I think Scott should be dressed like the bandits in Mad Max 2. Is what?
What, the Blue Light Tunnel?
The first one that came to mind was the one with the... Well, you don't want to know. That's just... No.
It's worth remembering, people. That Mad Max is set in the year 2021.
Oh, could you imagine?
What I've now got in my head is Wayne with an anti-entity with a Tina Turner style wig on. 2021.
I'm getting there.
Where's JP when you need him?
That was in number 3, though, wasn't it? That was Thunderdome.
Yeah, it's okay. So comment has kind of jumped the list a little bit because I had to unlock it on YouTube. Shame on you, Claire. Claire says that she can only take 10 inches on her lathe.
Oh.
Move the lathe out of the way, Claire. Just use
Rob Lapsley's in the
Mad Max. Wait, yes, absolutely, Mo Valley Maker. We're talking about proper Mad Max. You know, I think subconsciously, Mark, you train me in these things to ignore you in other people's lives, kind of thing. Because right now I'm ignoring you because you're in the channel with us. I think subconsciously, I think you're next to me.
Oh dear.
Been rumbled, I believe so. Missed the start. Wayne says the Yorkshire Git. What wood is that?
It's Sycamore Glen.
It's a whole tree.
A young Claire is saying, "Oh dear, have I learned nothing?"
Are they real man inches?
Says young Steve. Oh, your Jobbins to
Yeah,
Claire.
yeah. Says Steve to Claire. That wasn't me asking, Claire. Sorry. Definitely wasn't me asking.
Right, so this is just a finishing cut I'm doing now. I don't usually stop when I'm doing a finishing cut.
That bead looks nice, though. I'll be honest. Just saying.
Did you just say his beard looks nice?
Bead.
Oh.
It looks like a bead on screen.
Right.
Young Peach from Twisted Trees is suggesting you need some more broom handle skills. And he's offered £2 for the training. I've missed the start of this particular comment, but Emma declares "and fishnets!" exclamation mark. So I'm going to just make up my own rest of this, and I apologise if it's completely wrong. Are we talking about what Chris wears on shift, or is this a particular comment you want to help me complete again?
I think they're talking about the costumes that we as the band will be wearing.
Hi, Steve. Yes, it is me.
I'll, it depends how much money we're making.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, Mr. Coombs, how are you, sir?
Oh.
Zed the Zombie Woodturner says, "You guys would look great dressed like Kiss." Oh my word! You know, the beards would be quite interesting to colour, Douglas. But I admire your enthusiasm to imagine such a thing.
Can I be Gene Simmons?
Steve Ash says, "Can I have the steak that fits on that platter, please?"
Can I have the ribs that fit on that platter?
Zed the Zombie Woodturner says, "Wayne really, really, really likes ice cream."
Or even the ice cream that would fill that bowl.
Yeah. I think this bowl would do well with a whole bunch of Jaffas in it. I'm just saying.
Not only do we get the VB tonight, looks like we're going to get Drilly too.
Yeah.
Needs a bigger drilly. Bigger drilly.
Well, I'm using the small the 3-inch sanding pads just to do the mortise. And then I'll be using something a wee bit different to do the rest.
The hover mower.
Spaceship. It's going to zap from
what
outer
you need
space.
Is one of those floor scrubbers.
Yes. Don't suggest a Dremel, I'll be honest. At this point, I would suggest, I'd actually advise against it.
Have you ever wondered how you get triangles from a cow? You need buttermilk and cheese and an equilateral chainsaw.
Terry's in from TJ Turning. Hey,
Hello,
Terry. Good live today, bud. I watched it back afterwards.
Young Doug Miller's asking, "How are the ever lovely participants in this glorious afternoon?"
How are you going to finish it, Wayne, seeing as it's got some massive chunks? Oh, are you going to do it spinning or not spinning?
No, I'll be applying it while it's not spinning.
Cool, thanks.
You're going to Yorkshire grit it.
That'd be like a year's supply of Yorkshire grit on my
That's where I was going to go. Is there a special jumbo-sized tub of Yorkshire grit or something?
Wayne, Mick Dew says, Drilly looks tiny tonight.
Yeah.
Drilly is small, and that bowl is far away.
He's actually bringing... Oh. I was going to say he's going to bring in his pneumatic breaker that's been converted into.
Wasn't for your drilly, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, because you would have to son behind, which is a catastrophe. If you doesn't keep your horns on your drilly.
No way at all. I'd be sanding this by hand.
I've got it. I constantly need to remember to sing the alternative lyrics.
It's like
just need to. Maybe if I label them differently in my head, Mark, you think that would work? Zed's asking why you're using a Dremel tonight, Wayne, to sand that.
I did advise against it. It was a bit small for the job. Could you imagine? You'd be there for days.
A couple of wee bits still here.
Trevor Duran's in the chat. He says, "Hi all, sorry, Wayne, didn't know you were on."
$95 in.
Brilliant.
People,
Seriously, there should be way more than 95 in. People share this out. Look at the size of the flipping bowl.
More thumbs.
Share
more
this out,
thumbs,
people.
More thumbs. More thumbs. Thumbs that point up the way, please, not down the way. All good means it will show up in your recommendations next time higher than everything else you've been and watched. Every time you thumb up, it tells YouTube that you like this kind of content, and it'll bring it to you all the quicker, which does you, does the maker community more good, does Wayne some good, and it means everybody whose live you're in shows up closer to the front of the list. So please, please, please hit that thumbs up. You're doing everyone lots of good and getting lots of extra coverage when you do so.
it's a win-win situation.
It totally is.
There's no downside.
None whatsoever. Apart from you have to click a little icon. What else do we have in the chat? Did I see John N come in? I didn't.
John.
Hi,
John
John.
N, yes, hi, John.
Thank you for the kind words earlier, John. That was very uplifting. Thank you so much.
John.
Paul Bolton's in. Ha! Dale Sting's Half Man, Half Biscuit. Last album, and I'm still a fan. Last album was great. I love Half Man, Half Biscuit. Sir, my absolute, one of the few pieces of vinyl I have kept is back in the DHSS EP.
Mark's got to go back to work. Cheers. See you later, Mark.
Bye,
Safe
Mark.
driving, buddy.
See you later. That's how the space rocket sounds when it takes off.
Here tonight, again, folks, somewhere between 9 and midnight.
Again, tonight.
Douglas Munning's asking, is Wayne going to sound like Nick does? Come on, folks, we're a couple off getting to 100. Let's have it. Come on, get in there.
See, we've just landed on Saturn. We went too far. No, we didn't go far enough. No, hold on.
Claire's asking, what grid are you going to stand up to?
We didn't go
Wayne?
far enough.
I'm just going to stand up to 240, Claire.
We have 100 watching, Wayne.
Excellent. Thank you very much, guys.
Miserable, pathetic, call yourself a live professional 100. Now you've got 101. Does that make you feel better? Jealousy not speaking whatsoever.
How many did the real astronaut guy have yesterday? 127,000.
127,000. Yeah. Which reminds me, they go live in 25 minutes.
Oh, right. I better get a
Plenty
shit.
time. Plenty time, sir. Plenty time. Plenty time.
You're
I take
35
it you're not
minutes in,
colouring it, Dad.
Mark, can you have...
I did actually think about it, Andy.
Because
Mark, can you
it's
have-
got some
sorry,
nice,
Andy.
it's got some nice pattern on it. That was all. I just
Well,
happened to notice, and I thought,
Sorry,
wait,
Dale, say.
wait
I was
till
going to say...
inside. The inside, the grain on the inside of the bowl is going to look a lot better than the grain on the outside of the bowl, believe it or not.
cool.
We have Hobby Turners in the chat. Mark, can you have a rumble around outside and see if you can see Jennifer Stroughton hiding in the bushes?
She's
will.
behind you. I might stop with the Dr. Pepper
Claire,
now.
to answer your question, the gentleman in question is called Tim Dodd. He's called the Everyday Astronaut. He reports on space and space launches. There's one due to go to launch a prototype in Boca Chica, and he's covering it live every day. On average, he makes between $10,000 and $15,000 per live in super chats. Tim, however, is a genuinely nice guy.
Dale, there's the link. There's a link for him.
Perfect. Go check him out, folks. Good guy, fun to watch, intelligent, smart, very accessible. If you have even a passing interest in space, do you know what? It's not the hardest thing to watch. But yesterday they had 127,000 on one stream, 180,000 on another, and just shy of 900,000 on the official stream.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Drilly's died. No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't. No, he's still here.
He dead. Well, he's not well.
We have
Contact
liftoff.
customers back in. I started to watch and got a call. Don't answer it next time, Lewis. Just no commitment. That's all I'm saying. What do you think?
I have to say, I am impressed with the quality of the paint that's come from Grass City. Highly recommend them. Thank you for the recommendation, Dale. Seriously, man.
Sir, I recommend it to everybody. Make just benefit from the price. You know, I mean, if you fancy doing a little bit of dabbling right now, they do the day colors stuff. I think it is day colors.
Yep.
Which are £1 cheaper per can.
Right, so I'm going to be using lemon oil again. Sorry, Glenn, I'm not gritting this.
Probably lose your fingers.
Glenn, he did complain earlier that there's no such thing as a jumbo version of Yorkshire Grit. He did. I heard him. He was muttering under his breath something criminal. I feel there's an opportunity for a larger jumbo pack.
Did he say something about? I think he mumbled something about bucket.
I've
Bucket,
got 10.
perhaps.
I've got 10 pans sitting down.
Wayne, Trevor Duran says, can I just say how much I appreciate how Wayne, Mark, and the others give up your time to do these demos during this lockdown period. Legends.
Thank you.
Not a problem. We all enjoy doing it.
Tell you the truth, if this pandemic thing ever goes away, I don't know what I'm going to do with my days.
Still do lives.
There's he pays me. He pays me, Trevor. I'm a mercenary. I get paid for this. You know, I don't know what the others do. I get paid for this.
Dale gets paid in Jaffa cakes. He only picks them up twice a year, though.
Twice a year I collect them, though, so it's all good. You know what I mean? I realise it's a start. Right now, I'm getting to the point where Jane's starting to throw evil looks because there's about 300 or 400 sitting in this hallway. and Bryn's looking peckish.
So after 2,000 years, I've come not to expect anything from Dad. So it's about normal. Do you know what I'm saying?
when I get vaccinated in the next few weeks, I might plan a trip north.
Apparently, ours are in the next couple of days.
Yeah, it'd be pretty quick for some folks.
I think I'm on. I think it's level 5 for the vaccination.
Yeah.
There was a couple of like the immediate. They're getting the immediate staff first.
Everyone over 80 is targeted first. That's the sort of first run.
Well, it's the staff first, then the older people. Apparently,
Just watch
over
out.
80s.
Watch out if you got any allergies, though. Severe allergies, I'm talking about.
Yep. There's a possibility you'll have an autoimmune reaction.
huh?
Claire's saying Jaffa cakes. I would ask for a refund. No, it's a reasonable currency, Claire. You know, I mean, it works for us because it's exchange rate between scholars and wood tunnels. That's how that works.
Terry's picking on Glenn. Way.
I think we've got a new name in the chat. Momo G. Hi, Momo G. Welcome along.
Hey, Momo G.
Hiya, Mo. Hiya, Mo. How you doing? Up in Irvine?
Irvine in Scotland.
Yeah, Irvine in Scotland. That's right.
Good Lord, Momo, you're in my hometown. I'm not in my hometown. I'm miles away, but nonetheless,
In my
cool.
hometown, ironically.
Yeah.
Not too far from my home.
Irvine.
And just to see if the extra oil comes out.
Beer
Which is
16 is
My beard.
here.
Thanks for the super chat, Terry.
Beard.
Beard. For extra great because Glenn's so tight.
Beard.
Right. How we
I
doing
think
on
that was
time?
16.
God, I'm taking me time tonight, aren't I?
43 minutes. What are you hanging about for?
Good Lord.
Get a move on, man.
I'll have a word with Elon, see if he can delay for you when. I'm sure he'll take it on board. You don't want to steal his audience.
I saw something today about Elon and putting out the internet and everything in rural Canada.
Yep.
And it looked like it was costing quite a whack, to tell you the truth.
Claire Crafticon is declaring Momo G as her TikTok wife. Yes, Momo, genuinely, Irvine is my hometown.
Right. For those of you who have never seen the VB before, it doesn't have a thread for fastening on. What you've actually got, I'll show you the chuck.
There's a series of dwarfs.
You've got 3 bolts, and it's like 3 keyholes in the headstock. So the chuck goes in, twists around, and then you tighten the 3 bolts up.
It's a piece of sycamore, Andy.
It's very difficult to turn this headstock without a piece of wood on or some sort of lever because of the type of bearings that are in here.
When you have 105 watching.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Dale Mo says, small world. Irvine hasn't changed at all.
Well, I mean, my dad lived there until relatively recently, so I tend to show up twice a year in Irvine or Kilmarnock, where the family's kind of loitered now. And on the way up, I'll pop in to see Wayne and collect my pay from Jaffa Cakes.
Rich, yeah, go for it, Rich. I'm sure Wayne will say yes.
What's that?
Rich is saying, can he mention his invasion tomorrow?
Yeah, what's that? Right, so I'm doing a live tomorrow night, Rich. I'm doing Scott's live tomorrow night, so I'll be starting that at 8 o'clock. Take the faceplate off.
Take
Oh,
the
blimey, I
face-
don't know about this. I'm going to have to put in for overtime.
What?
Oh, hang on.
Doing another live? I think you'll have to.
Well, I mean, look, we're already going past what usually happens. You know what I mean? Definitely overtime now. It's 45, 19 seconds.
Well, obviously, I agreed to do tomorrow night's live when I was drunk in a hangout. You're going to have to stop me doing this, guys. You really are.
No, 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 no,
Where's the-
no, no, no,
where's the funny
no,
bit?
no, 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 nope, nope, nada, 9, nope,
Not happening.
not happening.
There's been many that have tried over the centuries.
Mo says she actually works in Kilmarnock.
Julius Caesar was quite funny. He tried. Nope, failed. Cleopatra, well, she was just a floozy, that woman.
Yeah. The only reason she used to bath in milk is because I don't like milk.
My brother lives in Kelly, along with his good lady and my 3 nephews. And we might be moving to East Ayrshire at some point in the next year and a bit. Maybe. That way we would go down to Wayne's and do the earworming live and in person once in a blue moon.
Right, let's see how this goes.
If he doesn't feed me to his dogs on the way in, though, say no more. But
That's a wee bit off.
tiny bit.
Let's see where it's off.
See, this is where the dwarfs come into their own. You just need to pinch it a little bit more.
Loompa, loompa dee dee. We've got another barrel of grit.
Steve Jobbins says, Beard 16, somebody asked you in the chat last night during your live if you could do an invade with them. It was Die Proud who asked in the chat last night.
Ooh. Let's get it on, Die. It's a proper Welsh name.
Wobble.
Something not quite right there. Let's take this off and have a look.
It's wobbling.
It is.
It's not right.
No, it's when he moves the tool rest, the whole shed moves.
It's not the shed that's moving, it's the mass of the tool rest is deforming space-time. It just looks like it's moving.
Creating its own gravitational field.
Yeah,
No such
see.
thing as gravity, you're just deforming space-time.
I told you last night there's no such thing as gravity. The Earth sucks.
All day, every day.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Wayne's here all week. Tip your waitress.
Look up Pauli's exclusion principle, Mark, and you'll understand why I say there's no such thing as gravity.
Okay.
That sounds really complicated.
It is.
I will be doing that.
That's your Paulie from the east side.
Just
Brain-
throwing
brain
that
damage,
out.
remember?
No.
Brain damage.
No. You mean Pauli, Tam's brother? No,
That
it's
just
not
sounds
Pauli.
really complicated for me.
No, I know Big Tam's getting married to Karen soon. Rumor has it they're opening a stationery shop. When due to an unexpected demand for clicky pens.
Claire's come up with another. Claire, Dale, you've got to read that. I can't read that.
Claire is suggesting she cannot get over how big it is. When she's super wishing that she could. Oh, sorry, the words "make." I've read it a couple of times wrong. She's super wishing she could make something that big.
It's been said, Claire. It's been said. Usually by people who are drunk and they don't know what they're talking about.
Yes.
Zed's
You
asking,
can
is
turn that
that,
on your car. Jack your car up, Claire. Strap it to your back wheel. Give it a go. No, I'm joking. Don't try that.
Wayne, Zed's asking, is that tool rest attached to the lathe or is it freestanding?
It's attached to the lathe. See, I can show you.
Gav from Today Woodwork saying the earth is flat.
It's slightly.
Whoa, look at that.
I mean, it's a meaty little thing, isn't it?
So that's the tool rest. So it slides in and out. That's the bar for the tool rest. Slides in and out. It does come all the way out. So if you take it all the way out and you've got a freestanding tool rest, you can actually have the diameter of the piece from the center height down to the floor.
Oh. So you could turn a table, a whole table.
Yeah, you can turn a whole tabletop, no problem whatsoever on this.
What the heck? Do you imagine that spinning? Wayne, you've got to do that. Like, not necessarily a thick piece, but like floor, like seriously. That I want to see. I want to see that, Wayne. I want to see that, Wayne. I want to see that, Wayne. I want to see that, Wayne.
I said
we're there yet.
We did the 3-foot diameter piece down at Glyn's.
Yeah, do bigger. 6 foot.
Yeah,
Andy, you've got
2,500 years of Are We There Yet to make up for.
Not big enough. Doop.
Just to clear something up,
I
need to clear this up. It's doing my head in. Gav, the world is in fact flat. Depending on whether or not you apply general or special relativity, the universe itself is flat. Unfortunately, for most of the people who think it's flat, it's in fact wrapped around a 4-dimensional manifold.
So there you go.
See, the universe, most people on the globe know that.
You mean they go round and round and round in circles thinking about this, though?
Yeah, I mean, the Flat Earth Society, they've got representatives all over the globe. Wait for it.
How does that work?
Flat Earth Society. All over the globe. It's one of their emails that they send out.
I remember Ashley's was only 5 foot. Just saying, Wayne. Just saying. I actually watched that one too. Was quite impressive.
Which one?
Looked a bit scary. Ashley turning a table. The thing's massive, though.
Miss Harwood.
Yeah. Thing's massive. Like they crane it onto her lathe.
It's an engine.
Mo Valley Maker saying, if the VB spins in reverse, does time go backwards like Superman?
Funnily enough, it does spin in reverse at the same speed as it spins forward.
No, Mo Valley Maker, it doesn't, in fact, make time go backwards, I'm afraid. It just affects the order of causality.
Oh, that's spacey, that is.
It's a 3-dimensional construct, Chris, wrapped around a 4-dimensional manifold. So you need to model a 4D manifold to answer that question. Look up quaternion math.
Douglas Mungham says, Dale, the tides come in and out because when the flat Earth tilts backwards and forwards.
Damn right, the turtle wobbles from side to side, sir. That's what's going on there. One of the elephants cocks its leg for pee. That's why the tide comes in and out. I've read books on this.
Wayne Hodgepodge has got a question.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the keyhole locking mechanism on the lathe for the chuck be a concern if spinning in reverse?
No. Not really. It's tightened really well down. And even if it gets to even if the chuck or the piece of wood to flip the chuck towards the opening points, you've got the still rest here. So basically it's just going to go down.
Emma and Claire are feeling victimised over something. I don't know what. We haven't done anything wrong. Emma and
We'll
Claire.
have to do some investigation. Where's Emma? Emma, Claire, they picked on me first. They are in one of those moods. Claire's saying, Emma, something to do with the cycle of the moon. Oh, the two of them are off. I believe. I don't believe it. I'm merely articulated. Excuse me. I merely articulated the potential for sophisticated dust collection requirements here.
Douglas asked a good question, Dale. How big's the turtle?
That's a very, very good question. It depends on how you want to flatten the Earth out to get proportional, but statistically speaking, it's 2.5 times the mass of the disk. However, the elephants add additional mass. Yeah, the other elephants. The elephants add mass to the entire object in itself, and they weigh in at 22% the mass of the entire disk each. Momo is feeling left out.
Sorry, no. We can rip. Shut up. We can rip the piss out of you as well if you like.
Gag. Did you read that, Matt? Did you read that, Andy?
Say that again. What?
Read that. Oh, you've got to read the chat. I mean, I've definitely picked up on that one in this chat for a change. Normally, I ignore Mark's blue and it passes through our chat. He says, and I'll quote him precisely. I need to try and get the voice.
Oh, yeah, right. No.
I'll pay special attention to you later, Mo.
Oh. How did that slip past me?
I need to get another beer. Back right now.
I've got to turn the heater off in my flat. It's just got suddenly hot again.
Let's have a look.
Ay.
Douglas Mungham is basically saying what I think, so am I. Oi, Mark! Hey! Robert's being particularly serious at the moment. He's asking, how wet is this wood, Wayne?
It's been 2 years. It was felled 2 years ago. It's been 2 years air drying. So it actually feels really dry, to tell you the truth.
Young Glenn the Grit is asking, get the 3/4 out, Wayne.
I don't know if it's sharp, Glenn.
David Miller, I am an absolute dyed-in-the-wool. You know, I mean, cut me in half, and you'll read Terry Pratchett fan all the way through. Big, massive Terry Pratchett fan.
What was the next one I was supposed to go to?
No, I haven't sharpened it yet, Glenn.
Hey?
What's the next one?
Yeah, I think we're all right with that. I think it's sort of catching up all by itself now. Steve Jobson says, at Hodgepodge Woodwork, pretty sure Wayne said it's been outside covered air drying for 2 years.
What was the next one I was supposed to go to, Dale?
I don't remember. Oh, the book. Where are you now?
Mort. Finished.
Mort. Oh, so if you've done Mort, I would probably recommend Soul Music.
Okay.
Yes.
And if not Soul Music, Guards.
Yep.
Guards.
The Guards is possibly my favourite.
Yeah. I really like The Fifth Elephant, and I really like Thud. I must confess, in terms of the Guard books, I'm a huge fan of oh my God, where'd it go? So, The Thief of Time, which is arguably my favourite death book.
Mate, there's loads.
There's loads.
Guards. Right, okay.
I've just read that.
We're fine, Claire. Don't worry, we're fine.
Spinning Wood Dodger said a great word, Moist. You know, Moist von Litvig being one of the characters. I think we'll run with this. I think we might run with this, Spinning Wood Dodger. I think we might go with Mark, Moist the Gentleman Woodturner. That's what we'll do. Moist the Gentleman Woodturner.
Dale, there's only the... Well, there's not the right files in there.
That's all right. We'll have a look in a minute.
I don't know. Because I could listen to that while I'm walking around. They think
I've got a legitimate excuse, Chris. I'm late taking the meds.
Wood Dude is saying good evening, Woodturners. I'm super late. Trevor's telling us SpaceX T-5. Right. T-2. Oh, the hell, there's a hold. I think we might be all right. Is that another abort? We're venting. We're going to kill down at 3, T-3. That's the T-. Gets the T-2 minutes or 6 and then goes on hold for some reason. So they're not launched just yet, Wayne. They've gone to a hold.
Well, is it due to launch soon? I thought it'd be later on tonight.
No, they're clear. They're at a hold at 2:06. It looks like they're, they're scrubbing for the day again. A lot of venting going on.
Stuart Hayes is in. Hi, Stuart.
Hi, Stuart.
Hello, Mrs. Kirkwood. How are you?
Chasing you.
Wandering around, chasing the wee white shite. Oh, hello. Terry from TJ Tunnings suggesting, how about Moist Mo? I don't think I'm going to go there, Terry. I'm not going to go there, Terry. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but it might be a step too far.
Look at the ribbons coming off that bad boy.
Momo is suggesting to Terry, there aren't many that can make me moist, but when they do, it's a tsunami.
Oh dear.
What we need to say at this point is very quietly, TMI. Young Claire has to dash. She says, right, lovelies, have to dash, but we'll try and get back to see the end.
Night, Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Wayne, you're holding steady at around the 100 mark.
Brilliant. Caitlin the captain. Hi, Caitlin.
We have a lovely Caitlin's in the chat. Hello. How are you?
Hi, Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin. Just got to quickly sharpen this gouge.
Look at the size of that wobber.
Wayne, just what Wayne did is he thought he would give SpaceX something to aim at today, isn't it, Wayne? After all that rocketry, that's exactly what's going on.
I'll tell you what, you could gold leaf the inside of that. That looked like something that was Cleopatra would have loved.
Oh, good shout.
I haven't got enough gold leaf.
I like that. I like that. Zed's just come up with a good one. The Arecibo Observatory collapsed to the cold Wayne.
I've only got about 3 packs of gold leaf, Andy. I don't think it'll cover this.
Ah, that's
Lewis
a shame.
is suggesting the jury's out on my definition of the term right.
Tinfoil? You can make your own satellite dish. Maybe you get better internet.
Good shout. Wayne's decided he's going to just bypass the beta program. Bypass the beta program and just make his own dish to get access to Starlink.
In that case,
he's taking an order in from Mission Control, Whitley Bay. Wayne, can you see your feet?
Yeah. I've got a clear patch just where I'm standing.
I thought you said you were feeling a bit overweight. If you can see your feet, you're not overweight.
I'm having to lean forward.
I don't look down at mine because I'll fall over.
Run suggesting you should unfoil my tin. No, you should unfold my tinfoil hat, Wayne. If you want to put any metal on the inside of that.
Ooh, do you know what? A stencil with gold leaf on the inside would look quite nice.
We'll have to open up Fort Knox. Get enough gold leaf for that.
No, gold spray. I know it'd take an age for it to dry, but mask it up. Spray it gold on the inside, that looks special, that would. Not that it doesn't already.
Tommy's suggesting he can't see his feet. I'm in the same boat as you, Tommy. I hear rumours of their existence from various people around me, but not without special activities do you get to see the feet these days.
Zombie says Wayne's town is having budget issues, so they've asked him to produce manhole covers.
Blimey, what size manholes do you have? Oh, of course, he's in America, isn't he? Our manholes aren't that big.
I'm going to try and get the pronunciation of this one correct. It's in Scabarese. As goes the gold leaf is wafer thin.
I'll tell you what would look better than gold leaf, Andy.
What's that?
The variegated metal leaf. You know, the different colours all in one sheet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Newsflash. Clock is only paused, Wayne. They're standing by for a new T setting.
Grand.
Everyday astronaut has broken the 125,000 mark.
Gav says You can't believe how slow you're turning.
Yeah, I've just turned the speed up again.
He's got the installed the launch there, Gav. Mike Q's asking, what could be a serious question, but I haven't read all the way to the end yet. On this size of bowl, if you go through the bottom, and I imagine I'm absolutely sure that won't happen, is it a funnel or a tunnel?
It's a wormhole.
It's a wormhole, yeah.
A Stargate, if you will.
Right now, it's the new intro to Doctor Who. Budget's gone down a bit with all this COVID lot, obviously.
Can I just remind people that this thing is like 3 times the size of what Ray normally turns.
Genuinely don't think anyone's complaining, to be honest.
I know. Mental legend. Totally in awe.
Right, I'm just going to check the thickness.
That's what she said.
For now.
No, for now about it. That was a full-on, just straightforward double entendre. Crackerjack's in.
That's that one. That's that one.
Hi, Crackerjack.
Crackerjack. That one. That's for that one.
We've been counting for 71 minutes. Well,
Wood Wizardry by Colin. Sorry.
Go on. You go for... No, I was going to do something else. Go on.
Wood Wizardry by Colin says, damn, I've seen smaller coracles.
As we enter the final phase of the creation of what will ultimately be mankind's newest, most sophisticated instrument for listening to the stars, we have to turn to its inventor, Mr. Wayne, the woodturner, scientist, craftsman, musician, drinker of wine, and ask him, sir, how long? What was the creative process that went into this miracle of engineering?
I stuck it on the lathe and switched it on.
Steve Jobs is offering this insight into his personal situation. He says, I have to admit, watching this is making me dribble a little.
Really need to get rid of some of this out of the centre so I can move my tool rest in. It's really difficult turning the stuff out the centre because it's not actually going very fast.
Sorry about that. The wife just called.
Question from Wood Dude.
Yep.
Does anyone know where I can purchase the cheaper alternative to Yorkshire Grit? I think it's called Lancaster Slime.
It's nice and toasty in my workshop now.
Sounds like a TARDIS, almost. Good harmonics.
The centre of this is particularly hard.
Chris is saying, as the TARDIS, this is how they work. No, Chris. How the TARDIS actually works is that it imposes a 5-dimensional structure across a 3-dimensional manifold, inverse 3-dimensional manifold. That's why you get this impression that it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Really, it's a mathematical illusion. Stay on target. Stay on target. Mark, says Mick Jews, how many jelly beans would it take to fill that?
3,274.
I think you're wrong.
Not out
I
by
have no
much.
evidence. I've no evidence to the counter, but I think you're wrong. I reckon it'll take 3,000 Jaffa cakes to fill that. That's based on the, that's where I'm at. So I'm suspecting that. Oh,
Right.
we have a question from young Douglas.
Yeah.
Question: are they going to use this bowl to launch the container ship that holds 24,000 containers? And is it being built in a 9-acre dry dock?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Genuinely, you wouldn't believe me.
Oh,
Well, you wouldn't believe me. There's no point in me saying.
okay.
Just believe me, it was a genius idea. Ow. Well, that wasn't. I see.
Yeah, good answer, Pete.
I've tried getting Jacob into Superhero Squad. Have you heard of that before? It's the kids' version of superheroes, basically.
I say, aren't they invented for the little blighters these days?
they're kind of like small characters, but with like
Massive
some of them
boobs.
have got big heads, some of them haven't got big heads. It's just they're quite cool. And yeah, I've been trying to get Jacob into that because Luke was, and he quite enjoyed it from an early age. Get him into his superheroes, so that means I get another generation of superhero-loving children.
Splendid. Make sure they follow the old Avengers, not the new ones.
Oh no. This shall be done properly. They will be educated, as Luke is, about Star Wars.
So, Douglas Mungan's asking, how many X-hamsters does it take in the X-hamster wheel to drive the VB?
They're not hamster, they're chickens.
Baka?
And there's lots of them.
I think the VB runs on guinea pigs.
They're bigger than guinea pigs.
£1,000,000. Chris is asking,
They're like
Dale,
wildebeest.
Chris of Dragons is asking, how much would it take to make this a working deep space radio telescope? I think £8, 3 shillings and 6pence.
At the moment, this thing's running on 3 Galloping Clydesdales.
And a Welsh cake.
Richard is saying he's in love with how big it is. Young Glennis of the Grit is offering the Beauty of the Benison adapter, Wayne.
Yes, the Beauty of the Benison adapter. It's absolutely brilliant. It's the best after what's it called? After production type thing. That's this part here. This wasn't part of the original design for the VB. It was obviously a guy called Benison who invented this, and it's absolutely brilliant. 9 times out of 10, if I'm turning something smaller than this, I can just about turn the whole of the outside of the ball without moving the tool rest. All I have to do is move the top, and it's the same with the inside of a ball as well.
Look at the size of that thing. I couldn't even get that in my garage door.
Right. Not happy with that cut. I'll give this gouge a bit of a sharpen. How are we doing on time, guys?
You're currently sitting at 9:24, sir.
Oh,
You've
bloody
been
hell.
live for a period of time. I think it's sitting in and around. If I can find the good old-fashioned YouTube window. Wednesday evening live itself, 84 minutes. You have 90 people sticking with you, though, sir.
Grand, excellent. Cheers, guys.
And the countdown is still on hold at 2 minutes, 6 seconds.
I'm just trying to get a decent final cut just on this section here.
Wayne, the Bigfoot Woodcrafter, is asking, you know, if this is Wayne's Secret Santa, he's really knacked it on the postage. Zed's got an update on the SpaceX launch, Wayne. SpaceX is on hold. Something about needing the new experimental parachute. Some guy named Wayne dropped the ball and is late in the delivery time. Glenn saying, even though it's born drive, you can tell it has moved. Crackerjet suggests that it's called a hat in China. I can see where he's coming from.
No, it'd be a whacking great what?
Right. I think what you've got there is a conference chamber for a small nation somewhere in the world. Small Micronesian nation somewhere in the world. Yeah. Pete from Twisted Trees is asking, is the picture quality so good tonight because Wayne's using all the electricity in the border region? Terry from TJ Tunnan's asking, is the VB single speed or not?
Single speed? Oh no. This has got 3 belt ratios. It goes from 50 through to 500, 130 through to 1400, and 245 through to over 2600.
Oh.
Oh wait, hold the phone. Countdown's off. Nah, countdown's not moving. Now 4:40 Pacific Eastern, 22:40 UTC. You're all right, Wayne. We've got plenty of time now. You can take your time.
Grand.
And on that note, I need to go a place.
Well, how are you feeling today, Andy, by the way, mate?
Yeah, all right. I've had a slight headache today, but not as bad as yesterday by any stretch, or the day before even. So I'm thinking it's working its way out, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. Was starting to worry me a bit, so weirdly my boss has that's all the sort of stuff that she deals with, so she was like, oh, you want to try this? So I'm gonna speak to my doctor and get this something else sorted out, which will be better suited for me.
Good.
At least she thinks it would, so she's very cool. I do like my new boss. She's wicked.
That's good.
Like, she was so excited when the lights, because the Christmas lights was the bane of my life last week. Like, we had so many problems with the electrics. We had to get a plug socket fitted. Then it didn't work. We didn't have the lights. Then the lights didn't work. And that's all been up until just last night. They had them done last night. They managed to find out what had happened and blah, blah, blah. And today, finally, I put more lights out. So now we know what we've got, kind of thing.
Cool.
And we're going to work with that. So it's been like one of those days, literally as I leave, the lights come on. So it's like, yeah, cool. I did that every time I walk home. So that's quite nice.
Wayne, there's a question from Terry.
Yeah.
Could you not speed it up for cutting the center out?
Well, I could.
Something that big, you don't really want to get into too much speed, do you?
Well, that's me up to, where am I at now? Just over 400. It might seem like it's going a hell of a lot faster than 400, but it's not.
Dory Sexy's in the chat. Crest of the Dragons. Sir, could you do me a favor? Could you reach out to one of your own? The ever lovely Mr. Scott the Woolite Turner. Poke your head around the door and say hi. I think that would be something worth doing. Drew says 2,600. Don't think I'd want to be in the same country.
Or 60 in my door.
Let's have the heater back on again. Sorry, guys.
No, not Roger, Chris, Scott.
Shirley, you mean Roger?
No.
Don't call me Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley. Over, hunger, done.
See, Chuck, you died today.
I died yesterday, but yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Hung in there. Amazing guy. It's quite interesting. They're remaking the right stuff just now. I hope they stay true to form.
Wayne, Barry's Wood Creations just needs one more sub to hit 100. Can I put the link in for his channel?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You want to stick the link in for Brian's channel as well. Brian at Hardwood, I think it is, turning.
Yep.
When my table saw goes, I might get my lathe out again, you know.
Well, Commander.
Well, if you can't beat him, you might as well join him.
We'll start scrolling.
And
next.
then I'll beat you from the inside.
Emma's
Things I
asking,
could do with that bowl.
Emma's asking, are Wayne's arms not aching like mad by now?
No, I'm not, Emma, I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my arms. My tools are very sharp, so it's basically the tool that's doing all the work.
Yes, you. Well,
No, his arms aren't aching. They're all clasped. Oh.
Just bring some of this out.
Barry's Wood Creations is up to 103 now. Well done.
Cool. You don't have to be invaded now. You've got away with it.
WD-40, grip tightly, dear boy.
That was a joke, Rich. Sorry. Bad joke. Really.
Was it?
Oh, I say. That's a mighty fine satellite you've made there. Particle beam cannon. It's part of his particle beam cannon.
That's not a moon. It's a space station.
Dundee Woodturner's got a walnut popcorn bowl premiere in 2 hours, if anyone's interested.
Ooh.
Walnut, love walnut.
I wonder if my traditional grained gouge will do better at the centre.
The center of the earth.
Well, one thing anyway, at least I've got enough shavings to keep us warm tomorrow night.
That looks like a Robert Sorby.
It is. Robert Sorby, but I've got a traditional grind on there rather than a swept back grind. Also called the English grind.
Before any of that, though, I need to sort out my scroll saw bench. Top priority. It's not the right height.
So are you a standy upper when you scroll saw, Andy, or a sitty downer?
Oh no, stand up. Stand up. I can't sit down and do stuff. Carving's one thing, but I get bum ache. I like to stand when I'm doing stuff. The thing with scrolling, when you get sucked into it.
Can you read that
It's
one, Dale? It's too long for me. I wouldn't get through it.
Good. I'm a fan of standing up scroll songs. I think you get a different perspective that helps.
I would like to think that I'd probably go more on Vintage than anything else. Eventually. But we'll see.
Andy, Douglas is asking, have you done much turning?
Yeah. That's how I got to know most of this lot.
Not me though.
No, not you, but
I show up at Yanders
people like
and say,
Wayne and
how's it going? Woohoo!
in fact, Wayne and I think, mate, to be fair, I think it's probably you and me that's only been. I'm trying to think of the other people that we way back when.
There was
You know what I mean?
Dave. There was Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Good barber.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the cut on the inside of this at all.
But yeah, that I did quite a bit of turning, but I like to do other things. By quite some way. Plus, I'm way better at carving than I ever was at turning. Let's be honest. Wayne would tell you that. When you do that.
Ben would like to know, is the VB really quiet?
Yeah.
And Glenn would like to know, are you going for a full finishing cut, or are you leaving the outside alone, Wayne?
I'm trying to get a finishing cut, but it's not actually plain. I'm usually better than this at doing a finishing cut, but for some reason this just isn't plain tonight. I mean, even that, but that is absolutely atrocious. That is absolutely atrocious.
No.
Has it moved? Is that why
No,
you're getting a bit of chatter?
no, it's not moved. Nah, it's just me. Just me.
Well, I'm going to ask this question, and this is for my benefit. Nothing to do with your abilities, Wayne. Is this one of those situations where a scraper would be a good idea?
It probably would be, but since I don't own a decent scraper, I'm not going to use one.
All right, okay. But I was like, if I was doing this, I'd be okay going to a scraper now.
If Glyn was doing it, Glyn's going to a scraper as well.
I mean, I've never seen you use a scraper because you always get such a good finish off your tools.
No, rub it in, Mark.
No, I'm being honest. I'm not,
Yeah, but rub it in. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I'm not happy with the finish on this. It's going to keep going back now.
Well, we all know Wayne's
Like,
his own worst critic. Nothing I could say to him that he wouldn't have already thought himself.
Well, that's true. That's very true.
Right, what's going on at this?
Out comes Drilly. Have that. See you later.
Right. That bit there, that's giving us the problem.
Drilly.
Yeah, Drill, you'll be coming out in a minute.
Glenn says 80 grit gouge, mate.
Yeah, that's coming next, Glenn.
Gav is suggesting 40 grit gouge. Zed, the zombie woodtunnel, suggesting that the UN calling a special session to discuss carbon emissions from just the shavings of this bowl. Wayne may need to plant the forest as mitigation. Young Emma, Queen of Dust Collectors, is saying, "Why don't you own a decent scraper, Wayne?"
Because I don't like them, Emma.
Have you heard him ever cringe whenever I pick one up, Emma? When he's in my lives?
I just don't like them.
Play it back. She says it's looking wow.
This is, of course, FXE for that's quite spiffy for. You have 93 lovely people watching you, Win.
Well, thanks for sticking with it, guys.
And possibly one or two reprobates sitting here in your earworms.
Just one or two.
Well, what it does that is it creates discord amongst us till we work out which one of us isn't.
Oh, no, I am. I'll give you that. That's all right. I'll take that.
No, I'll take that.
I've been called worse.
I'll take that.
I was going to say, I'll take it as well. So
we're going to have a fight over which one. Right, pistols and gloves at 20 paces. Like
Can
a
I
scene
just
from
use
the
an axe?
end of Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
I'll just use a bow. I can stand further away.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, all right. I could probably still hit you with an axe.
Not from 100 yards, you couldn't.
I don't know. I'll give it a bloody good go if you're trying to kill me with a bow and arrow.
I will, of course, plant explosives in your car before you even leave the house and just have them way out.
Remote control detonated.
Yep. Because I like to think out of the box.
Will you be sitting in a big black leather chair with a detonation button in the arm of the chair?
No. We'll let you pull
So
into the
be a
car
car
park and
across
set
the
them
road.
off at the same time. I'd like to have them both go off at the same time, just to make sure my OCD doesn't get in the way. Dr. Probs, then. Hidden problems are hidden gremlins. You are cussed. Hidden problems are the hidden gremlins you're cussed with. They sometimes are there to test us. Dr. Bob, is your second name Confucius?
Like what Mick Hughes has said. He says, we can't leave. The force is being exerted. They're keeping us in our seats.
Yes, we have to be strapped in.
The other thing to do in this case is to put some texture on it.
It's a beast, isn't it?
What?
That platter. You'd want one of those lathes just for the sound effects, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'd love to record that one day, actually. God, wow, that was right in my ear hole.
Nick, no. I couldn't do a 24-inch on my... I'd need a floor standing tool rest. Can only do up to 21-inch.
But you say that to all the girls.
Yeah.
Is there anyone we should ask specifically?
Couldn't possibly comment.
I'm a gentleman. I'm a gentleman.
The ever lovely Donna's in. Hi, Donna.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not going to say it again. No, Mrs. name's Donna. She's been working really hard today at her course. She's only just got in. Microblading. Wow. That's a thing.
Probably has something to do with eyebrows, I suspect.
Yes, it is.
Really? Oh, God. There's a lucky hit.
Sounds painful, man. I don't like the idea of
Really
someone
does.
going with
It really does.
someone going near me with razor blades. It's like, no, that doesn't
This
sound like a
has to have
good plan.
something to do with hair. Do you know the way it has to have something to do with hair?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So but even still, nah, thanks.
What's that other thing they do? Threading.
What's that?
Something to do with eyebrows.
Yeah?
They use thread. Yeah. It sounds terrifying.
I've never heard of that one.
We need an
threading.
expert.
I don't think I want to hear that one.
We need an expert.
Claire, Emma,
Oh, she's knackered.
Donna. Somebody's bound to know what I'm talking about.
It's a skin thing. Oh. Ugh.
Tell you the truth, I might just call it there and come back and finish it off tomorrow.
Okay, don't man.
Because I'm not happy
Come
with
on,
that.
man.
Mick Jews is saying, he has to say it, that is a F star G awesome job win.
No, it's not. It is, the inside is an absolute mess. In fact, I'll show you the inside and so you can see what I mean.
So Chris answers the question. Threading is an ancient Indian way to remove hair. Chris, how do you know that?
He'll claim it's because he's a para.
Right, I'll stand back. There you go.
No, you're not happy with
leather
it, but it does look awesome. But you can see it closer than we can.
Yeah, I mean, the sanding marks and ridges and everything.
The size of it.
The outside, I'm happy with.
Just look at the size of it.
So I'll come back to that.
That's a flipping sink.
Very impressive, Wayne.
Hey, that's an idea.
The grain in it's absolutely beautiful, but my workmanship tonight hasn't been that good. But still, it happens to all of us. Right then. What we at? Oh my God, that's nearly 2 hours. That's no more lives for the next 3 weeks now. I've used my time up.
Good Lord. Another shilling.
Friday.
Another shilling in the meeting. Dear boy.
Ching.
Loads of awesome comments from everybody, Wayne.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
You still got 93 in.
Douglas says it's a bath.
Yeah.
Wayne the Woodcrafter thinks sums it up best. He says it's a beast and the boat's big as well.
Right?
Cheers, Wayne. I've always liked you. No. I don't care what anybody says about you, Wayne. I don't agree with them at all. Right. I'm going to knock it on. Oh no! I'll show you what I'm doing tomorrow night. Scott's working, so he can't do the live. And like I said earlier on at the beginning, I obviously agreed to do his live when I was drunk in a hangout one night. So this is a piece that Scott started a good few weeks ago now on one of his lives, but he was using his small lathe, so he couldn't actually get it hollowed out properly. So I said to him, send it up to me and I'll get it finished. And what I'm going to do tomorrow night is use the Simon Hope hollowing jig to get that hollowed out, see how thin we can go, maybe do a bit of embellishment on the outside. If I can get thin enough at one piece, I might even do some piercing on it. But we will see. We will see what we will see. So that's for tomorrow night. Friday, I'm just doing a very plain, simple box. Just a nice, plain, simple box.
Friday he's just making a pen.
Yeah.
Rebecca the Group did a demo for the 360 Turning Club on Saturday night, which I wasn't watching because I was in Andy's live. But they had a critique on it or a discussion about it in the Turning Club last night, the Woodturn 360 Club last night, and she did some gnomes. So I've checked with Jane, and she's got some pretty fur. So I might do a gnome box on Friday.
Seth says, for your next live, turn a very, 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 very tiny bowl for a doll's house.
I've done a few of them.
On the VB.
Oh, have I turned any small stuff on the VB? I have turned small stuff on the VB. And I said this in, it was in somebody's live the other night. You can turn very, very small stuff on a VB. You can't turn very, very big stuff on a small lathe.
It was my life.
Yeah. That's the difference.
One last thing, Wayne. Folks, those that requested one of my willies, I'll be reaching out to you for your addresses just shortly, so we can get them off in time for Christmas. So if you want to be able to handle one of my willies, it'll be I'll be reaching. You'll need to reach out and grab hold of it in some respects.
I want my willie.
You're going to need long arms if it's going to be a reach around as well.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
And on that note,
it's almost 10 o'clock. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the button and I will, believe it or not, I'll be back tomorrow night.
Good Lord.
Night, guys.
Are you really?